Hey, welcome back everybody. This is going to be part 2 of the RockHard 4x4 sport cage installation in Chewy. What you just saw me do was put in the dash bar. Got just a couple bolts in there started. Let's keep going. What's real important to note about this particular clamp is that it's got a chamfered edge right here. That chamfered edge is going to fit right on the top of that weld. I'm a little less than thrilled. I already have to run a tap through these holes. These holes are already kind of buggered up. Let's try this again. Wonderful. Threads suck. First major snafu of the day. I haven't even painted this thing. I don't even have a reason to have to clear these threads out. And I'm already having to put the tap through most of the holes on one side because the threads are all buggered up even before I've even done anything. Now the instructions say that this clamp is supposed to go all the way forward, as far forward as possible, where it's actually going over that weld there. But as you can see, it's just a little bit snug. So I'm going to take the file to it, file it down, get a better fit. Okay, dash bar's in, upper windshield bar is in. They're only just kind of loosely tightened. They only have just a couple bolts in them, each just holding the clamps together. Now I'm going to fit the 2 overhead crossbars. Now I have not taken the back of the hardtop off yet, so we're going to see how far I can get. Can't do it. All right, everybody, I got to tell you, this has turned out to be top fits. Okay, there you have it, everybody. Hardtop is back on, freedom panels are back on, everything seems to fit. I got dashboard bar mounted, the upper windshield bar mounted, and then the overhead panel here that bolts to the B pillar here. After working on this today, a couple criticisms I have. One, the kit comes with a 5/16 course tap for all of the holes in here. Now I imagine it's because they know that at some point you're going to paint or powder coat. However, quite a number of these holes right here and then the 3 up here that you can't see were already boogered up, and I had to run the tap through them to begin with. So I'm not terribly thrilled about that part, but at least I got the bar mounted. Now that all of this is mounted in, all of it's going to have to come back out again so I can paint it. I was a bit disappointed that the rear kit didn't come in. At least it was supposed to have been here Wednesday, and I don't know if it's here. I never heard anything about it arriving. So I'm a little bit frustrated about that because that means I got to take the hardtop off one more time to fit that. But we'll see about that. I may not have to pull that back off again. I just have to clamp a bar on, basically. So, am I happy with this kit? It was a bit more of a headache to put in than I thought it was going to be. I assumed that all of the threaded holes were going to be cleaned up and that the bolts were going to go in nice and smooth. So, the question is, the average Joe putting this in their garage doesn't have any fabrication tools, doesn't have any fabrication abilities. Should they buy this kit? If you cannot modify metal, then you should not buy this kit. Now, that doesn't mean that you should avoid buying this kit and having somebody else install it. by all means, go for that. But if you're planning on doing this by yourself and you don't have any way of modifying steel, think twice about buying this kit. I want to thank you for watching part 2 of this series. Part 3 is going to be final installation and fitment after I get everything painted. All of this stuff is going to have to come out. I'm going to have to clean it up, get it painted, and reinstall. I'll have a couple friends come over for that. That'll be part 3. If you're finding me for the first time, please consider a like or a comment or a share. Comments, I read every single one, and I really enjoy reading your comments. And if you really like what you see, consider sharing. Also, if you'd like to support this channel, I've included 3 ways in the description below that you can do that very thing. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time.